So I've had a few queries about the new Companies House identification verification, and I thought I would share some of those queries and answers with you. The first question is from Mel. Polly, what is this new ID verification that I keep getting emails about, and is it spam? Mel, unfortunately, it's not spam. It's part of a new corporate crime and transparency legislation, which aims to reduce the setting up of fake companies and to also reduce identity fraud. So you can't ignore it. You will need to either ask us to do something about it or do something about it yourself by following the prompts in the email. Second question is from Aurora. Polly, I have a few companies. Will I need to do this for each company? So this activity, ID verification, needs to be done for all directors and all PSCs, and they are person of significant control, the people who control the company. The good thing is you only need to do it once, and that's for the individual, and that verification then applies to all companies that you either own or are in control of. Jake, how do I do it? So Jake, you need to set up a Companies House portal and then follow the prompts in order to verify that you are indeed who you say you are. The second option is you contact your accountant, who will have an accountancy portal, and they have verified themselves. They will then ask you for some up-to-date ID and verify you without you needing to set yourself up for, through a portal. Next question, Jake again. Polly, what is the deadline and what happens if I ignore it? Well, Jake, if you don't do anything, then the consequences are, there's 4 or 5 consequences. You'll get a fine from Companies House. Then they won't allow you to file anything. So when your accountant is trying to file your confirmation statement or your set of accounts at the year end, then that won't be possible because they need the verification code in order to start filing. The deadline, the deadline is actually 18th of November. So you've got about a month and a half before these potential fines will start kicking in. So that's 2 consequences. The third consequence is that potentially you could be banned from being a director. The fourth consequence is that the company credit score could be impacted. And then the last and final one is potentially the company could be struck off. So my recommendation to you, Jake, is don't ignore it. Do something before the 18th of November. They are talking about soft fines initially, but then they may start applying some firmer fines as the bedding in process is finalised. So I hope those questions answer any questions that might be going on in your mind. Any other questions at all, email them in and I will try and answer them.